come with me and check out my play therapy room. So we've got our kitchen. Quite often we pick things from our veggie garden and prepare something in here really yummy. Today we're having a group of kindy kids come, so we're going to have a sausage sizzle and we're going to cook some soup on the fire. I'll show you that later. And here we've got some of our Kenny merch. We'll introduce Kenny shortly. We've got our books, we've got our toys. We'll talk about that in a minute. We have very minimal resources and I'll tell you why in a minute, but just some donated or second-hand toys, farm animals. I've got fairy garden stuff, dinosaurs. This is usually for my one-to-one play therapy sessions, but I'm happy to bring it out for the groups. Craft stuff if we need it. We don't often use it because we're always outside playing. Bathroom facilities, although we still encourage bushwees, but we've got bathroom facilities. Okay, that's enough in here. Let's go outside and see where the real magic happens. Although let's have a moment for this sign. Big shout out to Maddie from Beaming Rainbows. This is the second mosaic sign she's done for me. I'll show you the Kenny one in a minute. Amazing. You're amazing, Maddie. All right, let's go. So what makes EcoPlay Therapy unique is that we are an outdoor nature play space. So yeah, we've got our play therapy room, but this is where we prefer to be. So our resources are things like nature that we've collected. We do have our little toys in there, but we much prefer using natural items. And this is our space. And these are some of our friends. This seems to be one of our most favourite spaces. It's our mud kitchen. It's very basic. We could have spent a fortune on a nice mud kitchen, but we've just used second-hand bits and pieces and stuff that we found around the yard, an old sink, just some old junk in here, but all you really need is mud and water. So every play therapy session is different here at EcoPlay. I'll set up minimal activities, but I prefer the children to find and make their own fun. This old tree seems to be a real favourite. A lot of children will climb this tree. Sometimes they fall out, and you may say that's a little bit risky, but do you know it's astonishing how many children have never climbed a tree? I believe the risk of not climbing a tree far outweighs the risk of falling out. So this is our cubby building station. There's not a lot in here because again, I like the children to go around and find things to build cubbies with, but we've got a few bits and pieces here. Every single cubby house or teepee is different, which I love. So winter is actually my favourite time at EcoPlay because we get to have a fire, and today's group's going to be cooking soup, so we'll have this pot over here. They're all going to be bringing their own vegetable to chop up and we'll make our own soup. And we're actually going to have a sausage sizzle today too as a special little treat. This is a favourite space as well. We usually have a little fire going here, and at the end of every session we get a little treat, a marshmallow to toast. Children will go around and find their own stick and toast their own marshmallow. These are some of our play therapy assistants. This is Moses. We've got Mecca over here, Abraham and Penny down here. But now we're going to go and meet the real star of the show. And finally, we're down to Kenny and friends. This is Kenny. He's the star of our show. He was a little orphan goat that I rescued, and he's a real favourite with the children here at EcoPlay. This is our shed where we keep all our feed. This is over here, we've got a worm farm. We're very sustainable here. We don't like any waste, so all scraps go to the animals or the worms or in the compost to grow vegetables. So here he is, and we've got this lovely little book that the children and I created about Kenny and all his friends. All of the characters in here are real characters on this little farm, so the children love to read that. This is all about kindness. Oh, that wasn't very kind. And just over here we have our chickens. We love to collect eggs. Believe it or not, raking up pony poo for the garden and the compost is a favourite with the children. And just another shout out to Maddie from Beaming Rainbows. This is amazing. Look at that. She did that mosaicing. It's so amazing. Oh look, here come the kindy children now.